Now, Shalini here is working on her open stance or semi-open stance, two-handed backhand. She is obsessed with mastering this stroke. And she has actually improved this stroke quite a lot with the help of the topspin memory board. Now, what she's doing here is that she's bringing the racket back. She drops the racket behind her back. Let's show that. Drop, 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 drop. And now, and only now, or only then, does she tries to rotate her body. This movement is very important for you as a tennis player to work on. Notice that she puts a little movement into her feet. She just moves her feet like a little bit. Now, the interesting thing about this is that your body doesn't know if you're moving 2 steps or half a mile. It doesn't really care. All it cares is that you move 1 step. So when you are at home and you simply move your feet or you change your position, it is the same thing as if you were on a tennis court and you have moved 10 steps. So keep that in mind. That's a little added bonus that you should know. So again, she drops her racket, and now she spins the ball. Now, the game of tennis, it's all about spin. There's no hitting involved. So keep that in mind, that it's spin that you want, and you want to become a master of spin. You want to be able to spin that ball in your sleep. Really. So keep that in mind. Now, here's the thing about what we're doing. So later on today, Shalini is going to go and take a tennis lesson with a pro on a tennis court. Now, here where we're at, it cost us around $125 an hour. So we want to make sure that when she goes and practices or takes this lesson, that she really understands what it is that she's supposed to be doing. We do not want to be paying for this literally for the rest of our lives. So keep that in mind, that that's what's going on here. Now, Shalini definitely has a problem with the low ball. So we're going to practice 3 low ball, and we're going to stay low. So here we go, 3. Here we go. Bend your knees. Here we go. 1. Notice that the movement does not change. The technique stays exactly the same. 2. And 1 more. Beautiful. Okay, actually. Now we're going to go to the top ball. And let's work on the high backhand. Only the high one. There you go. 1, 2, and 3. Now, please keep going at your own pace. If you look at Shalini's videos from before, you will see that she has truly improved her technique with the use of the memory board. This is what I like to call a mathematical formula. In other words, for some people, it could take 1,000 repetitions to learn this and master it. And I'm just picking up a number, by the way. For some other people, it might take 5,000 and even 8,000, as that famous book always talks about. So it might be 10,000. At the end of the day, if you're willing to put in the work, you will master your forehand or your backhand or your footwork. Now, in this little space that we have here, we can even do a crossover step, which Shalini is going to attempt to do by just moving sideways and then cross over. Ready? To the left. Move. There you go. Cross over a little bit. Boop. And back. That was not quite it. Let's do it again. There you go. Cross. Oh, there you go. Set up your feet. Beautiful. Good. Set up your feet. Love it. Love it. Again, we're putting the emphasis on rotating the hip forward as she does this exercise. And again, not that I need to remind you, but we are doing this lesson right at home. All we did was move our furniture a little bit, and boom, here we can work on the footwork, the two-handed backhand, mastering technique. Now, by the time Shalini is done with this lesson, she's going to have repeated her backhand at least 100 times. At least 100 times. The beautiful thing about this is that she's repeating it exactly in the same way over and over and over and over again. Now, what I would like for Shalini to do now is to back up from the memory board and to try to do a few backhands without the memory board. So back up a little bit, do it without the board. Do it again. Guide yourself with the board. There you go. Beautiful. Do it again. From this, I can tell whether or not she's two things. One, understanding what she's supposed to be doing it, and being able to do it. So until next time, this is JL with the Topspin memory board. I hope this tutorial has been helpful for you. Continue to spin it like a pro.